New season. Welcome to the new season. Are you excited as ever?
You know, I am. It's always a fun time, of course. I'd be more excited if it was 75 degrees and sunny, but it's going to be a cold start for these guys down in Reading tomorrow. But excited about the team. A lot of young guys, which is great. I was telling a couple other guys, I think there's really a lot of talent in this team this year. There's always a lot of talent, of course. They're top athletes, but there's a lot of great depth for the Phillies, and our goal is to get these guys up in Philadelphia as soon as possible.
Weather notwithstanding, if you had your choice, you could open up first game like Thursday, or you can open up the second series like next Thursday. Which one would you pick?
May 1st. I always take the later start. It's kind of a little bit bittersweet not to be at the very first one, but always, because of weather, the later we start, I think more successful for us in attendance and having fans out at the ballpark.
I wasn't here the other day when you announced the big Majestic deal, but I think that's great. It makes so much sense for both companies, for the Iron Pigs as well as for Majestic. How much trouble did you have with minor league baseball with that? Did they give you trouble with the big contracts, or were they difficult to get along with, or not really?
You know, minor league baseball is always does things in support of their teams. I think from that standpoint, you had to have Major League Baseball, minor league baseball, ourselves, Majestic, all come together to make that deal happen. But most importantly, it's been a long time coming, and now it's finally here. It's great for our players. I mean, we're the only team that gets to wear Majestic on field. So, our players wear what the Major League teams wear, and we're the only team to get to do that. So I know the guys already have been excited about the fit of the uniforms, the comfort. It's going to be a huge benefit for us. And then to be guinea pigs, as it were, to be testing new products, lighter materials before the big league teams do. That's kind of exciting for our guys to have that chance to wear it first.
How long have you been waiting to use that guinea pigs line?
Yeah, honestly, I didn't even think about it till the morning of the press conference. But it's true. I always like to be the first ones to try new things, the technology, the innovations at the ballpark. So to actually be able to do that with the players' gear and uniforms, and have our players be a cut above everybody else. I like to be first and I like to be number one. So to have our players in the best gear possible is pretty awesome.
We heard about the cheesesteaks now. We got the new uniforms. And we got the new food items, some of the new concessions. What else is new? You got anything else?
I have a couple things up my sleeve that we're hoping to show off on opening day, so I can't give you too much. But there's some great things we've done this year that aren't as visible to the fans. We've invested over $200,000 in a new food and beverage point of sale system, something that's more back of house. Just some things that for us to make sure the facility is always brand new and operating efficiently. Small things from new HVAC units and a lot of new refrigerators, garbage cans, things that I don't think are as front and foremost for our fans, but make sure the ballpark always looks and feels brand new. Again, we have a couple new things that we'll introduce right around the opener. But as always, there's new things each and every year, and this year is no different.
What about netting? Are they going to require you put up netting? Are you going to be on the front of that, on the back of that? What's your feeling about the nets?
Well, it's not a requirement at this point. I don't think baseball will be in a position to really 100% require that because every ballpark's so different. We're on the front end of it because we're not doing it for this year, but I think either next year or the year after that, certainly we'll be following the recommendations for Major League Baseball and Minor League Baseball. Again, next 2 or 3 years, what that will mean was we'll probably eventually will extend the net an extra section to the dugouts, and that will fit us within the recommendations.
All right, finally got to ask the tough questions. What'd you do with our pretzels?
The pretzels is a tough question. You know what? It, like anything, we review what we can do better, what makes the most sense for the team financially. Bert, we have a lot of respect for Bert and the product and the job he does, but we are excited about the product we can offer this year and something we can do and offer as economically and offer as good a product.
All right, thanks a lot, Kurt.
Yep,
yeah.
You bet.